What's up? It's your boy Carcino here, live and uncut. And I did tell y'all a while ago that I would break down Eminem's style for you. So, because people seem to be fascinated by Eminem, and like he's the only person in the world that raps. So, Eminem's rhyme pattern, people love, well, Rap God, man, you listen to Rap God. And Rap God, he used a lot of different styles. So could every rapper back in the 90s or the 2000 era. It's not that difficult to do. But Eminem rhyme style is double syllable rapping. That's mostly his niche that he likes to use when he rhymes. He uses the patterns using double syllables a lot. Now, double syllable rap or multi-syllable is the same thing. It's just bounce patterns off the last two hit words when you go to the next bar. For example, what did he say? I'll never be served. My spot's forever reserved. If I ever leave Earth, that will be the death of me first. Because of my hearts and hearts, I know nothing could ever be worse. That's why I'm clever when I put together every verse. You see? Just the last two. All of those two syllables that sound alike, they don't necessarily have to actually be the rhyme word for that point. You can make the word rhyme, and he bounces it. So if the flow pattern sounds nice in every line, and it bounces well. Like, things ain't the same for psychos, guns and rifles, sharp nines, I like those. I was doing alright till I switched up and got the white hoe, put down the ground, picked up the Bible. That's syllable rap. That's just regular syllable rap. But you see how it bounces together? Now, if you look at some Eminem stuff, like what makes him stand out, or what makes people like that listen to bars and stuff listen to him, they listen to the words he used and how he breaks down his structure. Like when he says, if you slew some crack, you make a lot more money than you do from rap. You see, a lot of people in rap, I've probably never heard a rapper use the word slew in my life. Now, when he said you slew some crack, you make a lot more money than you do from rap, you know. See, that's now you using double syllables and ramming them both in the bars, which is when you finish the whole song, it's like multi-syllable rap. So it's not that his style is complicated; it's the way he flows it and his flow pattern and the selection of words that he used in certain situations, and that's what makes him kind of witty in a way, but it's the word play. Plays with the words where you know that there was actually some thought going into it. Like when someone's writing, they normally have the end lines done, the syllables, the rhyming syllables are done. They could write the rhyme around it. Or they could write the line out with the syllables and then find another line to match, making the rhyme go. Because when you rhyming, to get yourself sharp using these syllables, you start reaching for words to make. Like when he was doing the song, "Let's Get Down to Business," people don't even understand what was going on in there. In that song, he's basically showing you how MCing is going on, or the process of it. When he says, knock the doors off the hinges, oranges, what he said, or knock the doors off the hinges, syringes, peach players, plums, oranges. This hit, here I come, I'm inches. See, to show you the skill of it, he was able to rhyme oranges and turn it into oranges and make it rhyme with syringe and hinges. And people would do that. They would go through the fruit. They'll get a fruit and have to rhyme about it. And that's how people was growing their vocabulary, switching up words and using wordplay to make words connect and match. And that's the fun part of it. The actual creative process that was it. You know, to come up with something slick, that was smooth, that took time to come up with. If I had time, I'd make a bomb. That's how I feel about it. So I know what Eminem could do. And people are like, man, you need to diss Eminem or you with Eminem. Which one? I'm like, you guys are nuts. No one has ever said Eminem couldn't rap. His problem was he didn't know how to structure songs. And if you listen to his earlier projects, you can see that. He's basically just a diss writer at the time. And a diss hit. And I've seen a lot of battle rappers rather, try to make songs, and it just doesn't come off right. That's why it's hard for people like Cannabis to make a song to connect to people, because he's a battle rapper. That's his MO. So when your MO is battle rap, and then all of a sudden we need you to make this song that's not about battling people, you know, it still comes off aggressive like a battle rap. I had that problem. I mean, now I can do it, but it takes time. It don't come to me easy like another artist who probably can't battle rap. Because all my raps, even if it wasn't a battle rap, it was attacking something. So you have to like write your way out of that and learn how to deliver it. But anyway, that's Eminem's pattern. If you listen to his flow, it's basically hasn't changed. Now it's changed into something else. Because when he first came out, the Eminem show is when he started to have a more an aggressive style. Like when he was like you take a little Biggie and Pac and mix them up in a pot and all that stuff. He wasn't lying. He took some of a lot of Pac in the Eminem show, where he's doing a lot of scream rapping. And I'm like, where did this come from? Like that till I collapse. I'm like, what is he doing? Like, this is a whole new style that I've never seen him use before. And he's just scream rapping like he's Pac, like he's trying to put his feeling into it. So if you listen to the Eminem show, you'll hear a lot of angry songs. And that's because he was doing like so much at one time. They were like bleeding him during that period. He had the 8 Mile soundtrack and the Eminem show, and they filming the movie all at the same time. That's why if you listen to the 8 Mile soundtrack, they had just signed 50 Cent right after the release of the album. Like, the album was completed and done before they even signed 50 Cent. So while they brought 50 in and 50 was doing all these mixtapes, they had him do a mixtape based off the Eminem album. Just like all the songs, they just had G-Unit do remixes of them, and they kept pushing out the mixtapes. And when they did that, you know, when they first got him, that was getting, you know, 50's name out there. His G-Unit was blazing those mixtapes. Blazing them. But one of my favorite Eminem songs, someone else asked me that, like, what's the favorite Eminem song that he made? It's a few. But one of the songs I like is Say Goodbye to Hollywood. Because, like I told you, Say Goodbye to Hollywood was actually a song somebody else had. Y'all, you finna get the gem today. It was old, like, the song didn't go anywhere. It was like on a demo tape. It was an underground song, and it was like a love song. It was say goodbye to her for good. Say goodbye to her for good. Say goodbye to her. It was like a Far Side type rhyme. Now, whoever the rapper was, whatever happened to him, I have no idea. But I remember hearing that song, an underground song, and the guy was like, "Oh baby, well you know, he had the like Far Side type flow, like Fat Lip." So it was an underground song, but it had like the same beat, and I remember say goodbye to her for good, but it was more like fast-paced tempo. It was more horns and everything. But if you took everything out and just did it the way Eminem did it, with the string, the keys on the piano, and just came in with it. Say goodbye to Hollywood. I was like, that's why when I heard it, it went right back to the guy's song that was in my head. Say goodbye to her for good. 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 And now he got Say Goodbye to Hollywood. Say goodbye to Hollywood. Say goodbye to Hollywood. I was like, okay, alright. But anyway, that song is awesome. That's the thing. The song is awesome. And you can see Eminem's growth on that song as far as knowing how to structure the song. I'm like, oh, he knows now. He knows how to make a song, like an album. You know, like working with Dre now has really got him. He don't need anything now. He really knows how to structure a song and not make it like a diss record. And what it talks about is the effects of him being rich and having to deal with. Now he gotta have security everywhere he goes. He can't. It's not the life he wanted to lay out for his daughter. You know, he just wanted them to be, his daughter to live in a life of luxury and don't have to worry about stuff. But now it's forced him, his career and success has forced him to be alienated from the rest of the world. And that's not what he wanted. And now he wished he could say goodbye to Hollywood. And if you listen to the lyrics, it's amazing. So I said, well, that's something that was pretty interesting. And I like the song. So so if I hear it, that's when I stop and listen to. But I wish I could find that dude Underground's tape. They probably blew his tape up. Whatever that is, they done burnt every copy. But I'm out.